Ora bem. Kingdom Come. Pois, eu percebo. Eu acho que a maior parte do pessoal... está a trabalhar e assim, portanto não tem tempo para estar a jogar isto. O EP da Piquica não é tudo o que estavas à espera, não, mãe? Ai não? Então depois vejo.
Indeed, good wife. I'm Sir Hans Capon. Look who's finally up! Good morning, Henry.
Ei, é estranho, eles.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come
Este gajo
join
parece
our
estar bem,
banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Eu acho que o jogo tem
Now,
estas.
Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice.
Olha ela!
The thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Ok.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
O quê, bro? What the fuck?
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of
Jesus Christ.
motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Começamos a resumir a história. Vamos resumir que eu já percebi
Hans
que eles
was
gostam.
badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Foi.
Indeed it
Um bocadinho.
was. Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
É verdade.
Do tell.
Este gajo, pelo menos,
What
foi.
else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
But Jenna, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For
Pima.
a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done.
Você se separou
I
da
have
pá.
something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that.
Aw.
Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn.
Ok.
Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Ok.
It's not all that hard to brew. With
Este
a
jogo
bit
está
of
brutal.
practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
Ok.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
Fogo.
As Henry says,
Sou mesmo cristão.
may God
Cristão.
bless you for your
Jesus,
generosity
cristão.
and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned
Pá, é que eu agora não tenho assim tanta coisa.
the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Certo.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here.
Olha, fixe elas continuarem a falar. Pedro, deve ser que o Rico está a jogar. Eu vi top.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us. And we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, on Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Tadinho do cãozito.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance.
Pois.
But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over
Nem
there
por
wasn't
isso,
far
Pacheco.
away.
Dá para perceber bem a história.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I
Como é que é,
saw him,
Barbosa?
the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes.
Eu acho que vamos ser
I
emboscados.
promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Ok, vamos embora então. Mais uma cutscenezinha. Oh. Foi muito querida esta senhora. Fico contente de nos ter ajudado. E deu-nos dinheiro. Elas gostaram do Henry, pá. Foi bem querida. Como é que é, Barbosa? Deep Silver. Ai, o jogo começa agora! Uau! Pá, épico, malta. Agora é que o jogo começa. Quase 2 horas depois do... Era o tutorial, é. Quantas horas de jogo é que isto tem? Foi a Lenca. Não, Nerfice eu devo ter 10, mas é porque alguém anda a jogar o jogo na minha conta. Provavelmente. Pá, é épico isto. Estamos a chegar lá já. Ok. Olha, prima, já se estão a rir. LOL. O cão. Tenho. Com amigos meus para poderem jogar os jogos. Que eu tenho lá. Ah é? Ah, então é porque não joguei. Ou então é porque isto ficou ligado à toa.
Good physician at this castle, or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Oh meu Deus, bro. E agora?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Será que, tipo... Mas ele nem sequer tem a mensagem.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Bro, não está lá ninguém.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries.
LOL.
Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
Bem, foram
The
todas.
captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Eia, bem.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Eia, com caraças.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
RIP. Não, Simão.
What the fuck was that?
Coitados, bro. Os gajos sobrevivem a esta merda toda e depois são tratados assim.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Voltar para trás. E voltar com um exército. Às costas. Ir beber na taberna. Também era uma boa aposta que eu tinha.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Eia,
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Pois, bom ponto.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Bro.
Well, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge at them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
They're very droll. No, I was thinking more like finding their camp and sneaking in, stealthily. Find out where they put the letter, grab it, and vanish before they even know we were there.
Are you dreaming? What kind of chance do you think we'd have?
Quite a strong one. Maybe.
Bollocks, old pal.
Well, what else do you want to do? Go back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Pois.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made.
Este jogo tem muito diálogo.
Best
É uma
way to
coisa que eu
honor
já
that
percebi.
memory
Tem mesmo
to
muita
finish our
história.
mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Bem, meu Deus.
Food.
Isso
About bloody
acredito.
time.
Então pera lá, eu vou mudar. Isto era mais por causa do GTA. Pera lá. Desculpem. Epá, foi uma sério.
It's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Ela vai lá. Vão trabalhar os dois lá.
Cheers.
Esta é uma das raparigas.
It's that woman from the pond.
Ok.
Or the one you gave us away for.
What bird that was? Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Aí é tudo coisa. Não, mano, é sério, não acredito.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle.
Do
I'm
castelo.
Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks. An acrobat, eh? What does he do?
Oh, hi.
Porra, então mas este gajo vinha sujo porquê, mano?
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
What?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Rip.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Oh shit.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
Quem é essa?
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Ei, shit.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Aí é bem, esta mulher é chata, fogo. Mano, é um bocado estranho elas terem passado para o lado esquerdo, visto que eu não mexi em nada no jogo.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Elas estão aqui, mano, olha lá.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks.
Okay.
You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing
Pois é
like
possível
that
que
here
sim.
before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Rat-eye.
Rat-tie. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Okay.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Okay.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Okay.
Who is this Sameen?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched.
Okay.
They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
Ok.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
Pá, muito fixe até agora, né,
Find out
qualquer.
more. There's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Okay.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
Ok, então, espera lá. Estes gajos estão a falar, mas os sacos...
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
Well, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks?
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
What are you still standing here for?
Already told? Did the innkeeper send you?
Look out!
Where do you want the sacks moved?
To the pantry, but I'd...
I'll go and start with those sacks.
Nice.
Lend me your bullet.
Mas onde é que estão os sacos, bro?
Somewhere she's out of sight.
Os sacos estão aqui. Mas esse...
You ain't here to carry, clear off.
Não, mas acho que vou ter que falar com aqueles gajos primeiro.
Cheers! Oh, I feel it. Greetings. To you too.
Deep breath.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits? Nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
Ok.
I heard there's gonna be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Samin. A big affair.
Tem que ser os
Guests
dois.
from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Gutenberg. Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
Ok.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
No.
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
Pá, eu sou horrível nisto.
I've got neither the time nor the inclination for dice.
Shame. If you should change your mind, stop by.
Yeah,
I'll be with you.
pá, não vou para os dices que eu não jogo esta. Pois,
What did
pá.
I do to you?
Eu não sei jogar dice, portanto... Pô. Tá aqui o gajo.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever
Não,
being
nem é
with
por isso, é que eu não percebo a
It's
cena dos
definitely
dice.
her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Alder, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fords, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Ok.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my nose?
Ai pá, sério, este gajo ainda não percebeu.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Olha, se alguém soubesse quem tu eras, ia-te lá já dizer.
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Epá, dá vontade de dizer não seja mimado.
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or
Ah pá, por amor de Deus.
Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
É pá, por amor de Deus.
I understand. Well, I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work.
É pá, por amor de
But
Deus.
let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
One beer.
Bem. Vá ao saco.
Here to carry, clear off.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Second door. Qual é que é a porta? Agora são 5 sacos que tenho que levar, bro. Que seca, mano. Isto é mesmo Medieval Simulator, bro. É aqui embaixo. Fogo, mano. Coitado do Henry.
You know what? I've had enough of your bullets. Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Just try it. Just try it.
Oh meu Deus, agora vão andar à porrada. Mas já tinha posto aqui 2. O que é que se passou, mano?
Stein in all my years.
capable and has a
I'm
good
not
head on his
surprised.
Now to fetch another.
Think of Mutt, Henry.
I heard about the attack by the
That
pond.
way you'll keep an eye on the land. You'll even have someone to carry your
Uma vez tantas videojogos, alguém que não tem assim tanto tempo a jogar. É pá, Júlio, eu acho que este jogo requer bué de tempo, mas não te vou mentir. Pelo menos parece-me assim, estás a ver? Ele está bonito, o jogo está bonito e, tipo, e parece-me muito fixe a nível de gameplay, mas parece-me um jogo que vai requerer bué tempo, né? 100%.
Did you say?
Say it again.
Oh, meu
It
Deus.
was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Ah, pá, por amor de Deus.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Pimba. Oh, meu Deus.
I'll get you.
Oh,
Rip
your
You're no match for me. Hey, get away from him. Nice hit. Surround him.
filthy vermin! Take that, you worm! Take
Show
the fuck
your
out!
stuff.
Damage! What do you want? Oh Gott! Ich wurde... Hey! Now you fucked up!
You want to try me?
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Porra, pá, a cena é que eles agora eles são dois.
You're no match for me!
Cut the bullshit and fight! So I'm patient.
I don't have the whole day for you. Let him have it!
Eu não posso simplesmente.
Show your stuff.
Yeah,
Enough's
don't
enough.
spare him.
Time to die, you bastard. Fucking hell.
Foda-se, já tenho dois aqui.
Show you a real night fight. Yeah, don't spare him.
Foda-se, tenho dois a atacar-me, bro.
Why'd you do it? Oh, come on then.
That won't work on me.
Oh, foda-se.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Pimba! Aí é na guilhotina, oh caraças.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep
No.
your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since.
Obrigado, Samarero. Obrigado pelos 11 meses.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, man. Obrigado.
This isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Porra, quando é que acaba esta parte de sermos uns
Who the hell
cães?
do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward.
Hey.
If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me.
Obrigado,
Just like
Samarero.
that.
Obrigado pelos 11
Who
meses.
else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt. Lost for words, are you? All right. Have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
Que parvoíce. Na manhã seguinte. Ainda lá estão. Foda, imaginem passarem o dia inteiro ali, meu.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Quem são eles?
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Go!
LOL.
Oh, shit.
É pá, por amor de Deus.
Right. Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Bem, algo me diz que este gajo se vai lixar.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Pá, sério. O que é que será que vai acontecer ainda mais ao Henry? Crime e reputação. Ok.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck with that.
Put some clothes on, you scoundrel.
Aye, aye. You're in the right place. Over here.
Are you going to just stand here like a statue? You've got...
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Olha, é verdade.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Lol.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
É novo o jogo, mas não muda muita coisa do primeiro. Ah, muda a história, né? Que é aquilo que interessa.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Ok, pronto, está bem. Portanto, vamos ter que vestir. E pronto, acho que estamos... Está bem. Salvar e sair. Ficamos aqui.